I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Cameraman.
Ready?
Welcome, ladies. We're going to have a great time. Les here, Andre, the Giant, Hulkamania.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man here tonight. Andre, the Giant, Hulkamania is running wild.
The world is running. Hell yeah. We did a mix on that one. That was more of a mix one, but I fuck with it. I was butchering it.
Okay, welcome to this edition of the Bump Boys podcast. I'm Dan, Swagger Bomb 92. I'm here with Joe, DXG Joe, and Mr. Wilbur. Mr. Wilbur 95. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your name is in here because I edited it anyway.
Yeah. Joe's like, quit fucking my shit up.
It's fine. Okay, so we're here to review last night's episode of Smackdown. Now,
yes, we are. So the show opened up with Charlotte Flair coming out, reiterating that if she wins the Royal Rumble as SmackDown Women's Champion, she's going to choose her competitor for WrestleMania. It's the first time thing. She's going to be breaking more records again. She's going to be this person who's going to lead us into the new age or whatever. And we get a cast of SmackDown talent such as Shayna Baszler, who did have a good promo.
New theme song. Would you get new theme song too?
Yes, I liked it, and the flicker, like it looked really good on this SmackDown. I will say, the flicker of the ashes she had on for her
her new Titantron
video, for her Titantron looked amazing.
And then Aaliyah.
Then Aaliyah came out. Baszler
that ring attire. I'm just gonna say those pants looking like kind of Aaliyah looking fine. I was just like, okay. I thought it was So when I saw like the thumbnail tag, when I saw the thumbnail tag, I thought it was Mickie James for a second because she kind of had like the body shape of like Mickie James for a second. I was like, is that Mickie James that just came in? And then I saw that it was Aaliyah, and I was just like,
no, they won't save it.
Kind of right, you know what I'm saying? Aaliyah looking so right.
And then also, what you want me to? Also, what came in? What?
I was finishing up to Shayna. So Shayna cut a really good promo, I think. Talking about, hey, I'm gonna snap you. You know, at the end of the day, when I win, I'm gonna. It's not gonna be a spoiler. It's gonna be you. So then Aaliyah comes out talking about I guess they had to get rid of 316, so they put 317 for Aaliyah. Mm-hmm. So it's Aaliyah 317.
Why did they have to get Aaliyah 316?
Because she pinned him for 3 minutes and 16 seconds. So they bumped up an extra second because Austin 316. She had literally the same shirt, but just Aaliyah 317.
Which I like that.
And then Natty comes out talking about, I'm gonna get another record this Sunday. I don't know why she's with these records. It's kind of random out of nowhere.
That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do with Natalia. They don't give her anything.
They're just like, hey, go read this. Then Shotzi came out. Shotzi, she's toxic as hell.
She looking a little good too.
She toxic, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, I'm saying, if you need to see Shotzi, go watch Shotzi. Like, she looked good. I noticed the choke on her neck, and I'm like, oh dang, like she ruined someone's life.
She was like,
they did chaos. They did a really good, like a lot of female tonight. They really big female push tonight.
And then we got the return of Sasha Banks with a quick statement. She said, I'm ready to rumble. And then they all start fighting.
Aaliyah start whooping ass though too. Don't forget that.
I think honestly, I think they wasted Sasha's. They could have just had her in last night to tonight. They could have just saved it for tonight and just been like,
I agree.
They could have just been like, oh, she's cleared because she was supposed to be out 3 more months. That was
what it is? Maybe this is a bad sign. Maybe WWE did that because they're like, okay, we need, 1, the ratings. 2, they probably need more. Obviously, there's no pay-per-view rights. Peacock's probably like, yo, what the fuck, bro? There's not enough people signing up for this shit, yo. I need you to start pushing this.
People get it for free too with their cable. Like I have a free with my cable, and I also pay for it because I can only watch it in my living room, which I need to watch in my room sometimes. So
yeah. It's literally free, but I will say a part I did like about the Charlotte thing was, how she usually goes for the kick and people usually grab her feet.
Mm-hmm.
She's always barefoot. Yo, Sasha like looked at her feet and was like, "Ooh, stinky." And then Sasha's like, "They are not smelly." Next, you know, she just whoops her ass and throws her over. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. I used to think the same thing. Like, yo, she always in her feet on that ring. Yo, that thing must stink. But that was kind of a funny moment.
Stinker.
So that was that moment. So that was decent.
Hey Joe, try not to touch the tables doing that boom boom thing again.
I heard it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like look it up because now I'm like
lead us into the next segment, Danny.
I'm looking it up because I missed the first freaking hour.
Well, wait.
There was New Day and Mad Cat and Corbin.
That was later on. That was later on in the show. I believe it was a promo. I think the next thing was a promo between Sheamus and who's Sheamus's guy he's with. I forgot his name.
Oh my god,
Rich Holland.
Danny, Rich Holland. Yeah. So Sheamus and Rich Holland cut a promo talking about the Rumble and shit like that, and how Sheamus was going to be a 2-time Rumble winner. Basically, everybody in the episode obviously was just saying, "I'm gonna be a Rumble winner," and then they ended up going out having a tag. There was a lot of tag team matches. They had a tag team match against Cesaro and
Oh yeah, we forgot about the big news.
Ricochet.
Oh, we forgot about the big news. Biggie is now.
Let's finish up the part. We'll go back to it.
Okay.
Transition.
Transition.
I really could care. That's why I was surprised that Danny said this was a good SmackDown from the standpoint of I feel like based off the highlights that I watched, it seemed like this was just kind of like a cut a promo. I'm gonna be the Rumble winner, and then we had a tag team match. Cut a promo. I'm gonna be a Rumble winner. Tag team match because I feel like they
it kind of wasn't that. I was just trying to be positive now.
Like
what I saw.
The Roman shit, the Roman shit probably was good, but no, literally, it was literally tag teams cutting a promo. Literally, I think like every like side promo and backstage, I think was a tag team cutting a promo. There was Sheamus and Rich Holland, and then obviously they ended up getting the win. But yeah, they got the win over Cesaro and Ricochet, which was nice.
I'll go over the next one because the next thing after that was Sonia Deville and Naomi.
Yep, there was that match.
Yep. So Naomi beat Sonia Deville, and then Sonia Deville and Sonia Deville told the ref, "Oh, you better play at my side. You better play at my side." Kept telling the ref, "Oh, you better not call it fair. Oh, you better not call it fair."
Basically before the match. Job.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the ref called it fair.
And then he ran. As soon as he called it fair, he ran. He booked it out of there. He was gone.
Yep. And then she was up. And then Naomi's like, "Yeah, I finally beat it."
Damn, Danny, what kind of accent was that, dog?
Yeah.
Ooh, Southern slave accent out there. Stop there. You could at least give me like a ghetto, that's what I'm saying.
Master ain't here.
I beat her.
That's fine.
Oh man.
So then he's like, "Oh, I finally beat her." And then
I cut that accent.
She was like, "Oh yeah, I finally beat her." And then Sonia came out and was like, No, not so fast. I'm in the Royal Rumble now.
Do the voice.
I'm in the Royal Rumble now.
They just spoiled 2 Royal Rumble entrances. Like, what was the point of making them special entrances when they spoiled 2 of them? It makes no sense.
Oh yeah,
Sonya. I think the reason why is they're promoting the car now with these people, hoping people buy it. But now when they come out, it's not gonna be it's a surprise. I don't think they want to flood this Rumble with surprises. You know what I'm saying?
I think the men still have like 5 that haven't been announced, and I think the women have like 4. So it's at least 9.
Surprise. You think the Fiend comes back?
No. We'll talk about that in our prediction show. Check that on YouTube.
Yo, Danny's having the moments. He's like, nah. Listen, buddy, nah. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy.
Okay.
Said, nah.
Okay. Going into the next segment. So Kofi and Biggie were backstage. They announced that Biggie is now on Smackdown for some reason. So guess the drop makes no sense.
What? God, this shit, this.
So now he's back with Kofi and Xavier. So now they're back being the New Day. So guess what?
Wait, let me cut you off. Wait,
one more second.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got some complaints about this now. Like, what the? So what you're trying to say is, so let's say this. So that means Bobby's definitely beating Brock now, because you have to think Biggie's going against Roman at some point. You got to say Biggie's going against Roman.
I think Biggie's done. Like, I think he's done with his title run. Like, I like that was. I think they.
How'd it feel, buddy? It felt nice. All right, good.
So last time, I literally think WWE said, "I Biggie, we're gonna here's your run that we owe you. We just pulled the rug under you with the Brock shenanigans. Oh, but hey, guess what? We're now gonna take you from Raw, put you onto SmackDown, and you can form the New Day again, because we want the New Day to draw people in, and we want the merch sale." And
you know why?
Wow.
They always be doing some racist shit like this. Like, think about it. Black History Month coming up. Who's the number one sellers? The New Day.
New Day, yeah.
They always be doing some racist shit like
that's crazy. Yeah, Daddy. I don't think Biggie is going against Roman. I think this is it for Biggie.
I think he's gonna go against him, but he ain't winning.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did it with Cesaro. Hey, you can go against the head of the table.
Unless you think Brock's unless you think Brock is going to beat Bobby, and Seth's going to beat, and Roman's going to beat Seth.
Well, let's think of it like this: if we win, right? Will we get AJ versus Bobby?
I don't know. I don't know who's going to win.
TNA?
AJ, I don't know if AJ is going to win. That was the one that got leaked, but they came out and said that's fake.
They said that's fake. So then, who could we see win it? Well, I forgot. This is totally off the way. This is off topic. This is for Rumble. We gotta say Rumble. Yeah. All right, so let's just get through the. So we had.
And then they had a tag team match. It was Biggie and Kofi versus, I think, Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss.
Yep. And the good guys got the win.
Yep, filler.
And then we cut to another promo of the Usos cutting a promo for the one Roman Reigns, and then the Viking Raiders came up. Are
they fighting? Are they fighting tonight? Are them two going at it tonight?
They are. I think the Viking Raiders are the number one tag team. I think they won a tag team. Yeah, they won the triple. It was a triple threat.
Is it on the card? Because sometimes they do this shit where it's not on the card. It's like
we'll find out.
It's like Sammy. It's like Sammy's title shot against Shinsuke. Like, they still haven't done it. I heard one of the freaking entrants tonight is fucking Bad Bunny. That's one of the rumored.
That's what I heard, but we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it.
Hopefully he doesn't get injured for his mega $1 million world tour. He's going on an international on WWE tour. Yeah, facts. But so let's say this Bad Bunny. Okay, we'll accept that, everything like that. But once again, Rumble show. So Madcap and Corbin, they lose. So another tag team match, which I honestly could care less for.
Dude,
you're right. This shit.
Now that I think about it, this SmackDown was.
Think about it.
I was just trying to be nice.
So, like, don't get me wrong, but it's like, damn, they ended on a promo that was kind of just like the same promo. Like, don't get me wrong, like obviously Rollins and Reigns are big stars, but it felt kind of like how like the a worse version of like even what the MJF Punk shit was, where it's like, all right, we're tired of all these promos. We just want the match, because the promos are starting to become lackluster. But it's worse than that. Like, it was just like I was watching the highlight. Like, I was just like, oh my god, thank God I didn't sit through this SmackDown, because I would have just been like, like, where's the flow to it? But maybe that's just the highlights not doing it for me, anything like that.
The matches weren't that bad. I think one of the matches wasn't bad. I forgot what.
But it's just shit we've seen. It's just shit we've seen. It's just like I feel like the roster is just not deep right now. I just feel like it's just like same shit, and then like, I don't know. I just don't think the roster is deep right now. Like, the talent pool is very. This is starting to remind me of a little bit of like the Nexus era, and that was horrible. Like, it's not as bad as that, but that was like horrible, where there was like no roster or no talent build. It was just like, all right, John Cena versus Nexus, John Cena. It's starting to feel a little bit like, all right, Roman and Seth, and then Raw, Brock and Bobby. Like, can we get like an actual like intercontinental like storyline? Can we actually get some like storylines? That was the whole thing, where it was like, all right, great, we're getting Raw to be 3 hours, so that means we're going to be able to get like more content, like storylines and things like that. It's just like, I just feel like there's no
I forgot there was an Intercontinental Champion until you said something about it.
Yeah, it's Shinsuke.
He doesn't know.
I was like, Shinsuke. I was like, I see Rick Boogs more than him.
Oh wait, there was another tag team match we forgot about. Shinsuke and Rick Boog versus who do they go up against? Jinder and his boy. There was another. It was like lit. Yeah, it was just littered with tag team matches.
No, Teddy Long was booking the show, bro. I had him.
Yeah. No, Teddy would have. No, Teddy booked it. He would have come out and be like, "Player, you're going 1-on-1 with the other guy."
But Teddy loved his tag team matches, man.
Yeah, but they were actually interesting though. Like,
did you know they gave away one of them today? Fucking Talking Smack had fucking Kane on. You know their talk show, their post. There's
yeah,
they had Kane on. Yeah, they had Kane on Talking Smack.
Well, why wouldn't you think about it? He leads the Royal Rumble besides Braun Strowman, and you know Strowman not with the WWE affiliation. So you think about it, you have Kane, who's the king of the Royal Rumble, if you think about it.
Yeah, definitely.
But overall, SmackDown to me, D+, C-, barely. Like it was, I don't know. Like
I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C. I'll be nice. It was fine, I guess. If you like tag team matches, sure.
I felt like Raw had a good chance, and then it was like the SmackDown before that was good. The Raw then was decent, and then it's like, all right, this is supposed to be Road to WrestleMania. You know, this is when the WWE is supposed to put out their best shit. It's like they gave us such a horrible. Hopefully, this Rumble pops. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that SmackDown, based off the highlights and everything, I'm glad I didn't watch it. Like
oh yeah, you shaved.
Like it was like. Like, can we get a bit? Can we get a build? Like, first of all, like I don't even like the titles. They look horrible. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I hate that IC title. Looks like dog shit. It's all
everyone's in New Japan, though. Anyway, let's get back up. Let's get to like the Seth and Roman part. That's what we can get to. Did you see that part?
Oh my dog.
I did. It was very, like I said, the vibes I got were Batman versus Joker. Seth does the laugh a little too much, and I feel like it takes away from his character a little bit.
Yeah,
I personally feel like it makes him look a little bit like loopy crazy.
Do you think Roman's turning face?
No.
You think it's just heel versus heel?
Yeah, it's just one of those moments. You know, there's obviously a more likable heel than another heel. You know, like Seth is clearly the more likable heel out of the two.
Oh yeah,
that's the way they're booking it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like the Joker versus the Penguin, you know. We all prefer the Joker.
Hey, did you guys catch the one of the references? The one where he said, "Oh, I came back from that knee injury and then sent you on a 30-day and then sent you on your 30-day policy, on your 30-day vacay." Do you guys remember that? That was for the steroids.
Oh,
they brought up Roman steroid 30-day suspension.
Yikes!
Yeah, I love how was like, it's water under the bridge, man. It's water under the bridge. He's like, oh yeah? Well, I got this little dagger. Like, Seth always gonna have that dagger of him destroying the Shield. He was like, what about when I planted that chair in your back? And that you see Roman just
he's like
he was like, and you know what's the best part? I knew what I was doing the whole time and I was waiting for it. And he was just like, I hate you.
That's basically what happened. He was like, Seth, what happened? He hit Mox. He hit Ambrose. He called me a bitch. I had to put a chain in his back. No, don't do it again.
No, but I thought it was the best part of SmackDown.
Oh, it was. The promo was the best part of SmackDown, but I don't even think that
this is
promo
the only
was that
thing
great.
that they're actually building correctly.
They just need to. They need to rehaul everything. Like I love the new belts. To me, it's also the belts. Like, I don't know. I have to get off my chest, guys. I can't stand the fucking, like, it's almost like they're trying to go like this, like, retro, like, era with the tag team belts and the Intercontinental Championship belt. Like, I like the way they did the USA belt. Like, can we just change those belts? Like, they just look horrible. They're just horrible to look at. Like, in my opinion, They just don't look good. Like,
definitely.
Like, I don't know. Like, we just need something different. Like, especially that IC belt. Please change that shit. That shit is horrible to look at.
It reminds me of New Japan way too much. That's a belt I would see in New Japan.
And can we get some storylines with the actual like mid card? Like build these dudes up. Like Shinsuke came in so hot. Look at him now. He's a joke.
Oh yeah, he's a joke of Rick
joke.
Booth. Now I just
Yes.
hope now you kidding me? Now I'm just hoping Pat McAfee's in WWQ 22 just so he could do that.
He's a fool. He's a damn fool. He's a
There
clown.
was a Pat McAfee moment I missed. There was a moment where Sasha slapped Charlotte, and then he brought up the Dave Chappelle thing. He said, Sasha said, what did the five fingers say to the face? And she said, slap. I thought that was hilarious. I just wanted to bring that up. But he went on, and I was thinking it in my head, and he said it, and I was like, oh, man.
He's
Dude.
good. Pat's good. But it's just like, come on now. Like, we have some good pieces. We just need to put it all together. So
I think putting Pat on McAfee made Michael Cole so much better.
But I think one thing about the Seth and Roman thing that we got out of the show is Seth still can get under Roman's skin, but also
He's living in his head rent free.
Roman has talked about, his bloodline getting pinned is a disgrace kind of. So it's kind of like, I think he's talking about, I'm up here, Jimmy and Jay are still down here, adding another layer to that story. But I think the main thing we can see is Seth can easily sense when that Superman punch is coming. At the very end, he sensed it, he knew it, rolled out of the way, and he's like, I know you way too well. So I think it's gonna be a good match this Sunday. So we'll get into that later. But I think
I'd be interesting to see how much time they give them. I'm gonna be interested because you have 2 hours. Remember, you have 2 hour matches that you have to get in, and probably get it done by at least 11:30.
they'll give him 20 minutes at least.
Yeah, Seth and the team will get it. I think the Brit couple versus the Grit couple will get like 5-10 minutes.
I'll get 10 minutes. Doudrop and Becky. But we'll say this for Rumble.
Yeah.
For the Rumble. I gave this SmackDown a D+.
Yeah.
I'll give it a D+.
I'll give it C-. I'll be nice.
I was
Nothing
thinking
special.
C-.
Nothing special. Hopefully the Rumble delivers. I still don't think it's ever going to touch the 2020 Rumble with Edge coming back. That's
No, I think they're gonna try really hard tonight because it's the first one with the
fans.
first one with fans.
Yeah, that's true. That was it. That was our Friday night SmackDown
review.
Review.
Probably won't get that many views, but it's fine.
This has been Danny, don't be a downer. This was the Bump Boy. This was the Bump Boys.
We're out.
Woo!